Deadpool and Wolverine movie recap. What's up, chimichanga lovers? We're here to crack open the latest Marvel mashup, Deadpool and Wolverine. Buckle up for a wild ride filled with chimichangas, claws, and enough pop culture references to make your head spin. Flashback frenzy. Before we dive in, let's rewind. We open with a scarred and grumpy Wolverine, think Logan vibes, but crank the brooding to 11. Turns out, our favorite berserker is healing from a mysterious smackdown. Cue dramatic music. We don't get the full story yet, but trust me, it involves pain and maybe a giant laser beam. Enter Deadpool. Merc with a mouth. Midlife crisis. Then, smash cut to Deadpool. But something's different. Our wisecracking mercenary has traded his katanas for a sensible car salesman suit. Yep, it seems Deadpool's facing a midlife crisis. Turns out, without the constant threat of death, life gets a little boring. But fear not, true believers, because this existential dread is interrupted by a glowing portal and a team of time cops. Welcome to the TVA. This, my friends, is the Time Variance Authority, TVA for short. They're the folks who keep the timeline in check, and apparently, Deadpool messed it up big time. We don't know how just yet, but it's bad enough to warrant a forced recruitment. Cue the hilarious banter between a monotone TVA agent and a Deadpool who can't resist calling him timey-wimey. The unlikely duo. The mission? Team Deadpool up with Wolverine Grumpy versus Garrulous. It's a match made in, well, not exactly heaven. Wolverine, none too pleased about being dragged back into action, is even less thrilled to be saddled with the Merc with a mouth. This is where the real fun begins. Imagine an R-rated Thelma and Louise with adamantium claws and a whole lot of chimichanga breaks. Easter egg extravaganza. Keep your eyes peeled for some epic Easter eggs throughout the film, which includes Canadian flags. We might catch a glimpse of a familiar X-mansion or a hilarious reference to that time Deadpool messed with the X-Men origins. Wolverine movie. You know, the one with the sewn-up mouth. Clash of the villains. Now, without spoiling the whole showdown, let's just say Deadpool and Wolverine have their hands full with a villain unlike any they've faced before. Think time travel shenanigans, reality warping, and maybe even a grumpy Cable cameo. A fan can dream, right? The action sequences are brutal, hilarious, thanks to Deadpool's running commentary, and surprisingly emotional. Remember, under that gruff exterior, Wolverine's got a heart of gold. Well, maybe adamantium-plated gold. Timey-wimey shenanigans. As the fight reaches its climax, things get a little timey-wimey. Deadpool, with his usual disregard for consequences, might accidentally mess with the timeline even further. Will they save the day? Will Wolverine finally get some peace and quiet? Will Deadpool ever learn to keep his mouth shut? These are the questions that will keep you on the edge of your seat, end scene, and speculation. The ending is a perfect blend of action, humor, and a surprising touch of heart. There's also a post-credits scene that will leave you buzzing with theories about the future of the MCU. Mutant Cinematic Universe, anyone? Amidst the chaos and carnage, moments of camaraderie and humor shine through. Deadpool's quips and Wolverine's gruff demeanor provide moments of levity in the face of overwhelming odds. Together, they find solace in each other's company, forging a bond that transcends the boundaries of their respective universes. But one thing remains certain. As long as there are worlds to save and adventures to be had, Deadpool and Wolverine will always be ready to answer the call. For in the ever-expanding tapestry of the multiverse, heroes like them are the true guardians of reality. So there you have it, folks. Deadpool and Wolverine is a chaotic, chimichanga-fueled adventure that's sure to leave you wanting more. Until next time, keep it geeky.